in these clips, right, we're going to talk about all this stupidity about mass deportation and whatnot. You know, if you think about it, the only reason, right, that these assholes pick on immigrants, right, besides the fact that they're racist and stupid idiots, right, is you think about it. It helps them in the electoral college. Think about it. Think about all the racist hillbilly states that they win simply because they bang on immigrants. And if you think about it, at the border, it's a fake crisis. You have to ask yourself, where are these criminals? Where are they? Where are they? Show them to me, right? You can't. They have run out of quote unquote criminals to deport. So what do you do when you run out of criminals to deport? These people, what do? They create a criminal by saying that if you're here waiting for protective status, right, that you're here illegally. I noticed that, on some of my videos, right, Christy Nome comes out advertising before the video starts, telling people to deport yourself. You may have a chance to come back. That's bullshit. It's all bullshit. This is all a show, because from the get-go, there was no crisis on the border. Nonsense. Was there a problem? Yes. Could it have been resolved with the comprehensive border bill? Yes. But no. They need that border so they can get elected, as if they're actually doing something. And it's pathetic. So now you have these idiots that are now that have taken their nose off to spite their face, right, and voted for this guy. That now they're pissed. Now they're pissed because he took the temporary protective status off of 500,000 people. So what are they gonna do once this court case winds its way through? Let's just say that they find it legal to start deporting these people. What's going to happen next? Huh? I mean, we told you all. These Miami Cubans are a bunch of idiots. Trust me. I know a lot of Miami Cubans. Yeah. And what I can't figure out for the life of me is why run from one dictator into the arms of another? I mean, they still voted for him. Right? And he accused them of poisoning the blood, aka that's racist talk for don't taint our white blood with your brown blood, right? He said it on the campaign, and I told y'all over and over again, and you wouldn't listen. And so now that he wants to deport you, you're complaining? And you know what they call that these days? FAFO. You fucked around, right? And now you found out. Now, in these clips, you'll see that idiot Maria Salazar, right? And you reelected her too, right? When that lady went and acted like a fool at Stinky's court case over there in New York. Yeah. And you still voted for them. So the reason that I do this video, is because of people that didn't vote for him, right? But the rest of you, the suckers, the idiots that wanted the door closed, they come in here, they walk through the front door, but then when other people want to come to the front door, they close it behind them. because they're selfish. It's just like it's a MAGA thing. They're selfish. And so now they're getting their FAFO, right? So for people like that, if they end up being detained by ICE or something like that, fuck you, okay? All right? So I'm going to have you check out these videos because, you know, there are people getting deported that shouldn't be. And what I said after the election was, you know, whenever you see an injustice like this happening, you know, turn on your phone, video, spread it. So I'm gonna spread a couple of cases here, and let me know what you think in the comments. Take care. Peace. Roll it. This is one of those bitches, right? This lady was the one that went up to Stinky's trial in New York and made a complete fool out of herself. I don't know what she's done with her mouth, but that looks like 2 McDonald's sausages there. Continue, you bitch.
I know our time here is limited. I'm asking about the potential deportation of hundreds of thousands of people in your community.
The deportation is going to be among those criminals who are the gang members that got away.
Nonsense. And let me ask you a question. What do you think we were doing before this, you idiot? We were deporting criminals. We were deporting gang members, you asshole.
The Tren de Aragua. I am sure.
Not all 200,000.
This is, by the way, these fucking gangs don't exist. They don't. That MS-13 was created in prison, you asshole. What you, sausages. Oh God, your lips are all over your face.
Undocumented in your community. Is that what you're saying?
I am sure that that the Trump administration is not going to be targeting those people who have been here for more than 5 years.
Nonsense. That's a lie.
American kids.
That's a lie.
Don't have criminal records.
That's a lie.
I've been working in the economy.
That's a lie.
Paying taxes.
That's a lie.
I am sure that they're going to hone in on the criminals.
That's a lie. Yeah, he's going to hone in on the criminals. The only thing is that they are going to dub the people that you say are not eligible to be deported. They are going to dub them criminals, you fucking idiot. Good God. Now, that just looks like a straight-on butthole right there. Oh.
That lying bitch!
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
Meanwhile, here is actually what's going on.
I'm here in the Leon County Courthouse where we just got done with the first appearance of Juan Carlos Lopez Gomez, who was detained Wednesday in Florida, and he had charges of entering the state as an unauthorized immigrant. However, he is an American citizen.
Holy shit. That's messed up.
His mother came to the courthouse, showed his birth certificate and his social security number card, and that still wasn't enough to get him released.
That's awful.
The judge just said that she was sorry, and the attorney working for the state said that because he had an ICE hold, he couldn't be released.
So, in other words, they have snatched up an American citizen and kidnapped him. That's what this is. That's what this is right here.
Even if the court didn't find probable cause for his arrest.
And just to share with you...
You see what I mean? It's just hate, ignorance, cruelty, and nonsense. This is I'm telling you, this is a crisis that doesn't exist. Period. Continue. Listen to this moron.
And so he gets deported. He's here illegally with a United States senator and a bunch of knuckleheads.
He's waiting for due process, you idiot. Yeah. This is not a criminal. Jay, contrary to the popular belief, everyone that wears a Bulls cap is not a criminal. Just ask Michael Jordan, you dickhead.
House that now say their main priority is bringing back someone. Maybe he's not a terrorist, but he's a potential terrorist.
What does that mean? Maybe he's not a terrorist, but he's a potential terrorist. You guys kidding? You don't know what to say.
He's a terrorist watch list person.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
Bring him back. You saw the El Salvadorian president. He laughed. He said, why in the hell would I bring back a potential terrorist?
A potential terrorist. You're an idiot. You're an idiot.
Back to the United States when his home country is El Salvador.
Nonsense.
What are you, an effing moron?
Check out this idiot propagandist saying that, if we're not for deporting people that don't deserve to be deported, that we're on the side of terrorists? The fuck is wrong with him? The fuck is wrong with this idiot? Listen to this. Listen to this fucking immigrant. Sebastian Gorka. Fucking idiot.
The taxonomy of politics in America is dead. It's not left and right. It's not even Republican or Democrat. There's one line that divides us. Do you love America or do you hate America?
You hate it. You hate it, just like Stinky does.
Really quite that simple. And we have people who love America, like the president, like his cabinet.
Yeah, right. Playing grab ass with Vladimir Putin, you fucking idiot. Yeah, and Tulsi Gabbard playing fucking grab ass with a fucking communist. You're a fucking communist.
These agencies who want to protect Americans. And then there is the other side that is on the side of the cartel members.
You're a fucking idiot. Oh yeah, right. Because we're against having innocent people deported. We're on the side of cartels. You're a fucking idiot. What are you talking about cartels?
On the side of the illegal aliens, on the side of the terrorists. And you have to ask yourself...
You're an idiot. There is no way that you're going to make this some kind of argument. Nope. Sorry, you fucking weasel.
Are they technically aiding and abetting them?
No.
Because aiding and abetting...
Hey, go aid and abet your mother. She needs a diaper change, you fucking idiot.
Criminals and terrorists...
Fuck you!
At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
I have a couple of clips left, right, that these fall more under the category of FAFO, right, because these are more people that wanted the door closed behind them when they came in, and they ended up getting screwed by this guy. So here's a before and after. FAFO. Uh-huh.
And I vote for Mr. Trump! We vote for Mr. Trump! Yes!
Like and subscribe, by the way. This is good.
Trump! We love you! We love you!
Look at you now.
I'm betrayed. Beyond betrayed.
What did you think was going to happen? This is a fucking liar. I told you this. This is a liar. That's just, good God, how stupid can you be?
Used us. They actually, during the campaign, and I don't want to make this political, but during...
You don't want to make this political?
the campaign, the elected officials from the Republican Party, they actually told us that he was not going to touch the documented people.
Well, wait a minute. Why didn't you listen to the Democrats? Trump administration ends deportation protections for Venezuelans. But what did you expect? He called you vermin. He told you you were poisoning the blood, right? What did you expect was going to happen? Oh.
But you should have listened to the 92%. Oh, Lord, we can't help you now.
And the Lord said, you got to rise up. Continue.
Ooh, yeah. You should have listened to the 92. Oh, yeah, yeah. But your hatred of black women got you set back. Ooh, yeah, yeah. They can't hear you in Guantanamo Bay. Ooh, oh, no. I don't wish no harm on you. Oh, yeah, yeah. But you wish harm on yourself. Oh,